What's up YouTube? I'm back with another video. Basically in today's video, I'm gonna be explaining how I think that 9 to 5 workers are using the 9 to 5 to survive and not get ahead. Or basically just touch on the topic and people's mindset around it. This is kind of like incorporating my own experiences. I feel like I was one of those people that used the 9 to 5 to basically just survive paycheck to paycheck and not get ahead. So I kind of just jotted down some notes and ideas of what I think is like keeping people in this like habit or loop. And firstly, I wanted to start off with like some stats that I kind of searched up and researched. So basically it says, according to surveys by Employee Benefit Research Institute, about 60% of all workers have more than 4,000 in savings and investments, while roughly 40% have less than 1,000. All this meant to me was that basically almost half the population of 9 to 5 workers who have less than 1,000 in savings or investments are clearly struggling to get ahead, or are stuck in loops or some type of habit that is keeping them in that same area of life. So firstly, I wanted to say, the first point is basically what I just explained. Probably stuck in reoccurring habits, just doing the same thing over and over daily to a point where it's like, it's normal. That's your normal life, but you're not realizing you can be way much more ahead than that, way more free, way more financially stable and wealthy, but you're stuck in ways that are keeping you in the same area in life. Secondly, basically a sub point to that was spending money on dopamine. Dopamine is one thing, but spending money on it is like a whole nother thing. Like, both I feel like are bad in today's age, especially with the internet being able to like, you can like look at people do like crazy shit over the course of 5 seconds to 30 seconds in a short, and you feel like, oh, I'm accomplished. I can just, stay at home and be laying down or something. Like, these people out doing the most extreme stuff, and you're just like, damn, all I need to do is just watch and I'm satisfied. That is like one of the worst habits to be stuck in. Spending money on dopamine and dopamine in general are too bad. You have to get out of that mindset. Secondly, another big point was spending unnecessary money daily that's unaccounted for, so you don't even realize it's leaving your account. And this is another big point because a lot of people make reoccurring purchases that they don't even realize they're making a lot of the times, and it's just on and on and on, and you don't even realize. Like, that's why in my last video I basically said that one of my big points for the next like half of the year is to start tracking my money daily. Every dollar that I spend, literally, like, to get the most out of my savings. Like, I need to be investing and saving as much money as I'm bringing in. And a lot of people can't fathom them thoughts. Like, they'll be stuck in spending money on the same stuff every day, the subscriptions, the drugs, like, what else? Anything that's not in the necessity realm, people are spending money on and don't even realize it's leaving their account. Secondly, or my third point actually, was basically the title of this video, using the 9 to 5 to survive and not get ahead, which is basically the main point I'm making this video is literally people using the 9 to 5 to stay afloat, but not stay afloat on a daily basis or weekly, monthly, yearly. They want to just stay afloat until the next paycheck, if that makes sense. And it's really not like a good habit to be stuck in. I feel like that's like really bad. Like, just using the 9 to 5 to survive and not get ahead. You're supposed to be using your 9 to 5 to build a basis. That's why it's there. That's why the 9 to 5 teaches a lot of like things the normal person wouldn't know. You interact with people. You do a lot of stuff that you wouldn't do on a regular basis if you're like at home or just like avoiding the 9 to 5. So you learn a lot of stuff. You learn a lot of skills. You become a whole different person working a 9 to 5. So if you don't want to keep using it to survive, why not use it to get ahead? And a lot of people complain when they have 9 to 5s. I know y'all be around people that are complaining, oh, this job is hard, this is all that, all that. They're complaining because they're not getting ahead. Like, you're stuck in the same spot. Of course you're gonna like look at it like, oh, I need to do something, but you're not really changing none of the habits you're stuck in. So that's another big point. Honestly, I feel like all the points that I be like jotting down be like big points. Like, they all can be ranked first. The next one is being unaware or misinformed on ways to maximize their savings and money invested. A lot of people that work the 9 to 5 are stuck in the 9 to 5 because they don't know how to invest and maximize their money. They don't know about compound interest and, letting their money make money for them. They don't know about being able to sleep and your money is like still going up. Like, investing in high yield savings, stuff like that is like, you have to take advantage of this. And a lot of people are misinformed on the topic of money or being financially stable and wealthy. They got people around them telling them like, oh, a 401k that's like the normal, what's the name, you don't want to live that life, you don't want to have a 401k because you don't want to retire and all that. But a 401k is literally just a part of your net worth. Like, you don't have to spend it now, you don't have to spend it then, but building money in the background that you can like use as a financial safety net is like, how can you not want to do that? I had to get out of that mindset. I was stuck in that mindset because the people around me kept telling me 401ks is like just for old people and stuff like that. Like, that don't even make sense. So yeah, being unaware and misinformed on ways to maximize their savings and money invested. I'm telling you, start searching on the internet. YouTube is like the best platform to be looking at videos and learning stuff that you don't really know. I feel like that's how I got an edge on like everything financially. I feel like that's what made my mindset shift, was being able to like indulge myself in videos and a realm of like just learning in general, honestly. And this leads on to my next one. They don't want to live a boring lifestyle because they're stuck trying to impress people who are just as broke as them. This right here is like, I know I said a lot of the points are literally like the biggest point, but this right here is one of the biggest points. I'm telling you, being stuck in that loop, in that financial trap of trying to impress people around you is like that. Like, this, it don't get no worse than this, because most of those people that you're trying to impress aren't even like in a higher position than you. They're literally like in the same area of life or same level in life or lower, and you're still trying to impress them for no reason. It's like, and this leads into like social media, the people around you follow, the people that follow you, you still trying to post videos or post pictures and stuff that are like putting that eye on you, and you're not really like maintaining the life that you're showing. And a lot of people on the internet nowadays do this. This is why I kind of like section myself off from the internet. I wouldn't even say section, I fully section myself off to the internet. I don't have no type of social media. I have the accounts, but I don't download it and be like, okay, let me get on this every day. Let me go. The most I use is probably YouTube, and that's literally just to watch videos and learn. Like, that's the most I'm gonna be on social media. And that leads on to my next one, which is basically being too comfortable. Comfortability is like one of the biggest drugs. You cannot be comfortable and be like, oh, I'm gonna just be okay with doing that. If you're gonna be addicted to anything, don't be addicted to comfortability. That is like the basis of being addicted to any other drug. Like, you're comfortable, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that, and all of it is like playing into addiction. That is like bad. If you're gonna be addicted, be addicted to uncomfortability. That's when you produce your best self. That's when you like, man, like you'll see impossible changes in your life and you wouldn't even realize. Like, just think back to a time where you were like in a situation you really felt like you couldn't get out of, or you really didn't feel like you had the skills or mindset to really like get out of it. And somehow you did. That's uncomfortability being used to the best advantage. Like, I don't know what more you need from that. Like, if you're gonna be addicted to any drug, be addicted to uncomfortability. This is another sub point, basically under that. Probably staying with parents who pay all the bills and buy groceries, cook meals for you, but you're not taking advantage of those circumstances. Like, come on now. If we're young, if for the young people like me, myself, I'm 22 and I've been working since 16. I was supposed to be like way more ahead. And I don't look at it like, oh, I regret what I was doing back then. I feel like I learned from the person I was back then. So now I'm really taking advantage of it. But if you're young, right now you need to be taking advantage of living with your parents, them cooking, cleaning, doing everything that can just help your life be more smoother. You might be thinking like, oh, my parents aren't really helping me in life because they're not giving me money straight out, but they're giving you that sanctuary to build a basis in your own life. You need to be able to realize that and take advantage of it. Stop complaining about, your parents not giving you the extra edge. Like, not everybody is set off to be like, oh, I'm gonna just give you 20,000 and you just go do with that. No, you're not even gonna operate with that money, right? Because you don't know what to do with it. Like, so that's like one of the sub points. Another sub point is being addicted to low productivity. This kind of strings back into the being too comfortable. So being addicted to low productivity is basically like, oh, I can be comfortable and I'm still not gonna try to like learn nothing. I'm not gonna read a book. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna just literally sit and be comfortable, watch TV or something all day. Like, that is like, come on now. We gotta get out of this mindset. It's 2026. We almost halfway to 2027, and people are still stuck being in a low productive environment. Sorry about that. But the next point I have is having no side hustles. You gotta start taking advantage of compounding interest. You gotta start looking for ways to build those side hustles to a point where you can make more money. I just got back from like not even like 10 minutes ago. I just got back from dropping off a package at the post office, basically just selling cards, and that's what I've been doing for like the last, I would say, week or so. I posted like a big amount of cards, and a few of them sold, and I made like over like $250 off just selling cards in like 2 weeks, the span of 2 weeks. I found a JBL speaker at my job, like just sitting in the back, and it was unaccounted for, so I grabbed it, I refurbished it, I cleaned it up, posted it on eBay. It sold in literally like a day. So being able to just, side hustles can be anything. It's basically just looking for ways to earn that extra dollar, that extra $2. It don't matter, like whatever you can to make money, if it's legal, of course, but whatever you can to make money on the side is always gonna be a plus. And a lot of people aren't taking advantage of side hustles. Like, you need to get outside and you need to start doing stuff that is gonna compound your interest and make more money for you. And you're gonna have to put in effort at some point. But this is the last sub point, basically under the comfortability one. The time you're spending doing nothing will, reading off my notes here, so. Oh, okay. So basically, the time you're spending doing nothing will continue to set you back. Build character, exercise, mindset shifts, do nothing, and the world gives you nothing in return. This is like the basic law of attraction. Like, whatever you do and put inside the world, that's what you're gonna get back. You do nothing, you get nothing. You do something, you get something. You do a lot, you get a lot. It's just like basic law of attraction. If you don't know that, you need to go look up law of attraction and kind of like indulge in that, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This leads on to my next point, which is a lot of people being that work the 9 to 5 being scared to invest in themselves. That is like, how can you not want to invest in yourself? Do you not believe in yourself? Because right now you need to start believing yourself, because that's the only way you're gonna have that mindset shift. And a lot of people are scared to reinvest in themselves and learn to build compound interest. YouTube University is free. Like, come on now. We got YouTube. We live in a day and age you can literally go search up a person's name and they'll have interviews and shit, like with billionaires, millionaires, and they be giving out all the sauce. Like, come on now. We can literally go do everything that we can on YouTube. We can, not even just YouTube. If you don't like indulging in social media content like YouTube, which I feel like is the best form, you can read books. Like, read books. Those still have like a lot of points, and like I would say, yeah, a lot of points just from billionaires, millionaires, stuff like that. They don't even gotta be millionaires. They can just be people that are like in that realm and know what they're talking about. Like, books, YouTube, stuff like that, it sets you ahead because you don't have to have a conversation with the person, and yet you're still learning stuff from that person, from people that actually been through this type of stuff. A lot of people think that billionaires and millionaires just had it like well off. Like, I was watching I forget her name, but she was recently like named the youngest billionaire, and I was basically watching her and she was saying like how she used to like kind of like scavenge food and stuff like that, basically eat free and all that to save money as much as possible. And I'm like, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Like, I wouldn't say I'm eating free, but I look for I take any advantage of anything that I could possibly get. If my mom making me food, I'm not going out to go buy food. Like, come on now. If my job is offering some type of lunch, then I'm gonna take that. Like, a lot of people are like stuck in habits where they think like, oh, I need to go to Wendy's, I need to go to McDonald's, I need to go to the next 5-star restaurant because I just got paid. And it's like, come on now. Those things are not going to set you aside. It's going to set you back. I want to get too much into that because I'm not going to lie, this video is like definitely going on. This is probably going to be my longest video on the channel. But for the next one, this is like a sub point to that. I'm reading off my notes, so it's a little conjoined. Meaning the money you make from a 9 to 5 and side hustles and whatever else you're earning from should be going into places where it can make money for itself. So that kind of streamed back to what I was talking about earlier in the video. A 401k, a high yield savings, a Roth, an individual brokerage. A lot of people don't know how to invest. They don't know what investing is. You need to learn. You need to start searching this stuff up. And my next one, I won't get too much into this because I feel like a lot of these points can be like other videos. So if you do want more videos on like some of these points that I'm making, then yeah, I'll give you that. But the next one, which is the last and final thought that I want to leave off with, is stop lying to yourself. Stop complaining. Stop blaming everyone for yourself. Stop blaming everyone but yourself. Start self-reflecting in ways that'll create good habits all around, and watch your money start to develop right along with your character and mindset. I feel like I embodied this, and if you stay consistent and stick to the mindset shift that you have after making these changes and self-reflecting and doing the stuff that actually listening, like build that character, then you'll definitely see the money develop. So I'm gonna leave off with that. This video is about to reach 20 minutes, so y'all got like one of the biggest videos I got so far. This is probably the most comfortable I've been talking on the camera in general. Honestly, I feel like I prepared like really well for this video. I was up at like 2 a.m. and just was like brainstorming, honestly. I'm having fun with this YouTube stuff. So yeah, if you want more videos, let me know. Subscribe, like it. This gotta get out to more people, man. Like, I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. A lot of the 9 to 5 workers definitely need to hear this.